Well, hey there. This is Dr. Chris Grimbliss with Always and Forever Ministries. Another moment for making the most of your marriage. Uh, it's been a couple of weeks. Sorry, got just crazy in my life, and I just needed to back off a minute and take some time to refocus and get re-energized. And we're back, and I'm excited about that. Um, I want to be in John chapter 13. I want to read you one verse out of John chapter 13. It says, this is verse 1. It says, "Now before the feast of the Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them unto the end." And I want to work with that principle for a few minutes here. He loved them unto the end. Here's a challenge we face out there in the world today. Nobody finishes. We got a lot of great starters, but we don't have a lot of great finishers. And that's true in almost every area of life. Um, it's also true in our marriages. We start out with all these great dreams and aspirations, and we're going to do this, and life's going to be good, and we're going to do that. And then we get into it after a little while, and the reality of life sets in, and you know what? Guess what? Times get tough, things get hard. It's not the honeymoon for the rest of our lives that we thought it was going to be. And indeed, some of the things that we encounter, particularly if you're in the ministry, sometimes people can just get ugly and you wonder, why? Why am I in all this? And the answer is, he loved them unto the end. There is no love that Jesus Christ has that ends. Okay? The love of Christ is without end. In fact, the love of Christ is a limitless love. The love of Christ is a committed love. Okay? How committed? Well, Jesus was committed all the way to the cross. Therefore, as we think about it in terms of our marriage, it ought to be a limitless love. It ought to be an unending love. Does that mean that we will not have difficult times? No, it doesn't mean that at all. If you think you can go through life without hardship and without trials, you're fooling yourself, and reality is going to give you a good smack in the face at some point. But the truth of the matter is, when it comes to our marriage, there should be a love unto the end. There should be no limitations. There should be no end in sight to your love. Now, is that hard to do? Yes, it's hard to do. It was hard enough that it carried Jesus all the way to the cross. It's hard in our marriages to do. But what do you call it? Well, there's a big C word here. It's called commitment. There is a commitment that accompanies marriage. It is a commitment that will carry us through, should carry us through those difficulties. It is a commitment based on the love of Jesus Christ, the love he has for you, the love he has for me, that does not end. And because Jesus Christ loves us that much, because Jesus Christ is that committed to us, we should be that committed in our marriage relationship. Michelle and I, not for nothing, we're as human as anybody else. We have our good days, and we have our really, really good days, and we have our just so good days. And every once in a while, we have a not so good day, just a bad day. The challenge is the bad days, if we let them get out of hand, they're going to overwhelm our good days, and they're going to take our focus off of the fact that he loved us, he loved them. We should love our spouse unto the end. Listen, it's not that we don't want to love our spouse. It's that we have a commitment to love our spouse. It's not that our spouse is perfect, because our spouse is not. By the way, brother, neither are you. By the way, sister, neither are you. So your spouse is not perfect. You're not perfect. You've got two imperfect people that sometimes butt heads trying to get put together a perfect relationship with God and with each other. And there's going to be some hiccups along the way. But remember, he loved them. He loved you unto the end. He was committed to you. So you know what that means? You ought to be committed one to another in the name of Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's not always the easiest thing in the world, but it's a commitment that is supposed to last a lifetime. And it should last a lifetime. So, with that in mind, why don't you focus on the fact that he loved you unto the end? He loved your spouse unto the end. Because he loved you unto the end, because he loved your spouse unto the end, guess what? He loves your marriage unto the end. And that's a good thing. That's the level of commitment Christ has to you. It's the level of commitment we should have one to another. Let's get excited about being committed in our marriage. Let's put our love for the Lord at the forefront, and our love for our spouse right behind that love for the Lord. And let's have a determination to love unto the end. And you'd be surprised at how many of the little things, the stumbles, the hiccups, the falls that will overcome in your life if there's just that commitment to love unto the end. Sometimes in life we just need to be reminded about the commitments that we have, and that commitment to love unto the end is a commitment that we should carry with us always. It's a commitment that will give us an always and forever marriage in spite of the obstacles and challenges that we face in our marriage. It is a commitment that will help you in making the most of your marriage even when times get tough. He loved them unto the end. He loves you unto the end. Let's love our spouses. Let you love your spouse unto the end. It'll make a difference in your marriage when you've got that level of commitment. So let's make the most of our marriage. Let's have a determination to love unto the end. This has been an Always and Forever moment. We'd love to have you check out the website, alwaysforeverministries.org, and see what else we have available that might be a help and a blessing to you. Have a great day. Have a great marriage on purpose.